G'day, thank you for coming and thank you for clicking subscribe. Today I'm going to be playing with some of these flowers. They're dried flowers, but I actually have flowers like these in the garden that they already feel like this. I think I don't know what they're called, but they're really cool. They last for ages. Like we've had these dried flowers for so long, and yeah, they're really great. I just like the feel of them. But I'm going to be doing that while I'm on my phone, and I'm going to be discussing some of my unpopular opinions. Now, I'm not trying to break the internet with these unpopular opinions. I'm sure to some people they may be even, dare I say, popular. But in certain circles, they may be unpopular. Who knows? So I'm not trying to start fights. But here goes. Here's my unpopular opinions. I just realised that I really needed to simplify this video because I can either do this or I can do this. But I like this, so maybe I'll just do this and then hold my phone as well and talk. So unpopular opinion number 1. I believe pretty much almost 100%, let's just say I believe that you can separate the art from the artist. Side note, I'll come back to this unpopular opinion, but just as I was saying that, maybe another unpopular opinion is that you shouldn't have set in stone opinions about anything because anything can change at any given moment and you may not even have the correct information. What is the truth? Who knows? There's no way of knowing. There literally is no way of knowing the truth. Yeah, anyway, longer story, that one. But yeah, this unpopular opinion is that you can separate the art from the artist. Think about obvious ones like J.K. Rowling, P. Diddy, Glee, the cast of Glee, if anyone knows that backstory, Michael Jackson, R. Kelly. Where do you draw the line there? Maybe you could never ever listen to R. Kelly, but you can read J.K. Rowling's books. Maybe you can listen to Michael Jackson because you don't believe any of the stories. But what if it's ambiguous? If we cancel Lizzo and Ellen for being mean, then should we also cancel people like Liam Gallagher, Gene Simmons, Axl Rose? They were a bit of a diva. They were divas, weren't they? What about John Lennon? He cheated on his wife. I think he actually did worse things to her. He admitted to slapping his wife across the face, that's right, yeah. So what about John Lennon? Should we cancel him? Should we cancel the Beatles? What if a pop star did what John Lennon did back then, today? Does it make a difference that it was in the past and we used to accept that kind of stuff? I don't know. Does that make it less wrong? Maybe because it happened decades and decades ago, or it happened a year ago. Maybe some people would say it was a different time, different expectations. But then where do you draw the line there? You see what I'm saying? I can't answer those questions. But I do think that it's up to the individual. That's you, it's me. And I think the line is okay to be there, but I think it's up to you and you'll feel when you've crossed it in your own self, in your own heart. For me personally, I think cancelling Harry Potter would just be kind of like trying to stop participating in capitalism. It's just impossible. So yeah, I do believe that you can separate the art from the artist. So that's it in a nutshell. Unpopular opinion number 2. I might switch to tapping on my phone for this one because my poor flowers are starting to fall out. I'll leave them alone. Unpopular opinion number 2. I think that being a full-time parent is harder than full-time paid work. I am a parent of a toddler. I work paid full-time. I have a job. I work a paid job, and I am a parent. So she's in care during the day. I was working part-time, but now my partner's studying, so my turn to be the breadwinner. But I was lucky enough to have a whole year of parental leave, which I am so grateful for, and I loved every minute of it. Maybe not every minute, you know what I mean. So I've had a year's experience of being a full-time parent, plus holidays. Our daycare centre is closed for 2 weeks over Christmas, and when the kid's sick, then you can't take him to care, and you have to be at home, and it's hard. Like, when I say parenting is hard, and this is just one kid, like, I have no idea what it takes to raise 2 kids or more. I'm not saying that. I'm not saying anything because I don't know what that's like. This is my experience, my opinions, my unpopular opinions, not yours. But yeah, when I say parenting is hard, of course I'm ignoring all the amazing, joyful, fulfilling parts of being a parent. I love it. It's amazing. Wouldn't trade it for anything else. But when you're comparing it to full-time paid work is a breeze, honestly. Doesn't matter what you're doing. The 2 main reasons I believe this, because it's physically, and it doesn't matter if you have a physical job or an office job. I've done both, and I'm still saying it's harder. It's physically and emotionally exhausting. So, unless maybe the one exemption might be if you work in childcare, or maybe care, like a really physically and emotionally exhausting kind of care. That's where I am going to take back my words and eat them, because yeah, that's very, very hard. But it's still different. But yeah, it's physically and emotionally exhausting. There's no break. At least in paid work, you get a break, usually, or you should. Yeah, and if your kid doesn't sleep, doesn't have a nap, then you get 0 break. And even if they do, you're probably cleaning throughout the whole break anyway. Yeah, it's just the same exhausting job all day from the second they wake up till the time they go to bed. Some people don't even get a toilet break. I have to pee attended. I don't get to pee unattended anymore. Number 2, the second reason why I believe it's harder is because, did you see that? That was weird. I think it's something to do with the camera. I didn't mean for that to... Oh, it's one of those things. If I do this, will it... That was strange. This... Why is it... There you go. Yeah. Creepy. Anyway, where was I? the second reason I believe that parenting is harder than work is because when I go to work, I can be a different version of myself. I don't know what I meant by that. I just wrote that down. But yeah, I can go to work and have more layers to my personality. Yeah, but yeah, that's what I think. And my third unpopular opinion. I only wrote down 3, so it's going to be a very short video. Unpopular opinion number 3. Are you ready for it? It's very unpopular in some circles. In some circles, this opinion would cause utter chaos. In some circles, though, this opinion would be a breath of fresh air. I think there are a few camps in regards to this opinion. There's the camp who are vehemently opposed to what I'm going to say. And there's the camp who are vehemently pro. They will vehemently agree with me. And then there's the camp who sit in the middle because they're pretending. They're pretending to be this camp who disagrees with me. But really, they just don't like the taste of coffee. Unpopular opinion number 3. Coffee does not taste nice. I drink it. I need it. But coffee does not taste nice. It's as simple as that. Why do you think people add milk, sugar, syrup? Why are there so many different styles of coffee machine and drips and filters and all this kind of stuff? Because they're trying to make it taste good when it doesn't taste good. I wish it did. Well, here's to dirt water. And those are all my unpopular opinions.